everyone, welcome back to another episode of Christa's Corner. Today I'm actually coming to you from the, from our Pleasantville sim home. I am not done decorating this yet, but when I do, I will definitely give you a house tour. But today I want to talk about story time. I saw a lot of videos of it on YouTube, so I thought I would do my own little story time. And my story time is about when I was first adopted by this one woman. It was back in 2015, I believe. I had just gotten done being a camp counselor at my very first SL camp, and unfortunately, that camp is no longer in Second Life. And this woman adopted me shortly after the camp had ended, and things were good. We got along really well, and I thought everything was fine. And then later on, she adopted two other girls, which I still talk to today. And then a year later, everything was still fine, and she actually introduced me to my two SL kids, and that was great. And everything continued to be fine until she met her Second Life parents. And it was still fine. Things were going good. We were all getting along. And then a year goes by and she starts adopting more kids without asking me and asking how I feel about it. She just up and adopted these people. And one of the girls she adopted would monopolize her time. Like, I could not get a word in, I couldn't spend any time with her. It was all about this one particular girl. I no longer speak to that girl. And then after a year goes by, her and my one Second Life daughter weren't getting along very well, and I, of course, was in the middle of it, which is not where I wanted to be, but I was. And I was saying things that she said about my daughter to my daughter because I thought she needed to know. And this woman's Second Life mom did not like that and did not trust me. And I didn't like her after that. She was saying things that were not appropriate to me. And she just made it feel like she did not care at all. So things started to go downhill from there, and um, at one point she told me that she could not be my mom anymore, and I was very upset. I told her, I begged her not to leave me, and she was going out of town for a while, and she said we'd talk about it when we got back. Um, so we talked about it, and she told me that she could not be my Second Life mom anymore, and that she was taking a break from being a Second Life mom altogether. And she basically gave me an ultimatum that it was either her or my Second Life kids. And because she knew I wasn't gonna leave my Second Life kids, um, that was basically me saying that I'm not leaving them for you. So that was kind of mean, to say the least. So shortly after that, I find out that she actually lied and she was a Second Life mom again, and that she was a counselor at a camp that we were both going to be at that is no longer in Second Life anymore. And I find out from one of my Second Life daughters that she was telling people that I left her to be a cupcake. Because a lot of the kids in the family community call me Miss Cupcake because my middle name is Cupcake. And that's not true. So she was spreading it around to a bunch of people that I left her, and that was not the truth. She left me. So after that, I find out that everything that she basically told me was a lie. She told me that I could dress any way that I wanted because it was my second life. But I find out that she hated the way I dressed. She hated that I have a master, which that's a whole nother story in itself, which I will not bore anybody with. She didn't like that I had that. She didn't like that I'm kind of a part-time furry, I guess you would say. She didn't like that, even though she said that it's my second life and I can do whatever I want. But she lied about that. And she also lied and manipulated me into buying a bigger house because she said my kids hated the house that I had and that it was too small. Which I find out that she told my one daughter that I hated the house and wanted something bigger. Funny thing. I don't want to badmouth this woman because I could really go on and on about her because she just, after that, it boils my blood to be anywhere near her. And unfortunately, I was at a camp just recently with her, and it brought up all those bad memories. So I was trying real hard not to go off on her, and I was just ignoring her, which I is basically the moral of the story, I guess. So you can ignore them, mute them, block them, whatever, but unfortunately they're still going to be in your life, and I've tried so hard to cut her out. She's no longer on my friends list. She is out of my phone. She is off my Facebook page. Both of my Facebook pages. Of course, one of them I can't get on. That again is another story for another time. But I've like deleted her. I've done everything, and still she pecks her way back into not only my life but my one second life daughter, saying how much she misses us. But then she goes behind our back and talks about us. So we really cannot trust her anymore. Not that I trusted her in the beginning, anyways. So that is my second life story time on being adopted. Now I'm have a new second life mom, and it's been a whole lot better. We have a lot in common. We clicked from an instant. We both found out we're Geminis. So that is uh, so I guess all good things have a reason. So everything happens for a reason, and I guess I had to go through this particular horrible experience to find the good experience. So I have to go. I'm going to end the video here because I do have to go. I have some real life things to take care of. And I hope everybody has a good day. And do not forget that tomorrow is 50 London Friday shopping. I will be shopping before work. I hope you guys have a good weekend. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button and hit my subscribe button. And also hit that little bell button, because I guess that's like the new subscribe button. And you know when I post new videos. And I'm gonna finish this house as fast as I can so that I can show you guys the tour. Okay, bye!